What's going on, guys? Welcome back to Manatee Gaming, brought to you by this Oatmeal Unleashed. Just look at this stuff. I mean, holy cow! It looks so good. Just kidding. No one's sponsoring me. No, but seriously, this oatmeal is the shit. So I know yesterday we talked about different like coffees and everything. That's like we just kind of had a little conversation about like instant coffees and stuff. Which, by the way, thank you for all the people that commented about the instant coffees. Because I actually went out to the grocery store today and I was like, let's get some stuff. Let's treat myself. So I got this oatmeal, which is made by it's called Kodak Cakes. This shit is amazing. It looks like super blue and lots of blueberries because I actually added some frozen blueberries. But this stuff is absolutely fantastic. If you're into weightlifting, this stuff is the bomb. Just like Google it. I'm not gonna take up the whole video talking about it, but Google it. It's amazing. Anyway, picked up some Bustelo instant coffee packets because they're super cheap, and I actually like Bustelo's coffee. So we'll see how their instant coffee is. Just to let you guys know, I am kind of like a coffee nerd, coffee snob, whatever you want to say. Like, for example, I still have the box because I can't throw it away. Like, I have like $150 Bonavita, like the big one, whatever, like, I do coffee like seriously. So, no, I don't have to have instant coffee, but sometimes I just don't want to spend 15 minutes making coffee in the morning, you know what I'm saying? Because, I got stuff to do, I got videos to get out, I got to stir this oatmeal because it's so good. All right, guys, so today I'm going to be talking about why party hats are, and I was kind of laughing there because I know someone in the comment below is going to be like, the video starts at blah, 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 blah. Anyway, party hats, why they're not the best investments out there, or rares in general. Actually, I'm probably going to put that as a title. Rares. Why rares are not the best investments ever. There's quite a few reasons why they're not the best investments ever. Yeah, this just kind of this. I was like, what am I going to make a video on today? And I actually got in a slight debate with some people at the Grand Exchange today, and they were like, I don't know, they're talking about, rares going up and everything, and I was just like, they're not even that great of investments. And like, the main reason is because this guy had spent like his entire bank on a black Santa, which he'd been holding for like, I don't know, forever. And then he just now made like a couple $100 million on it. He's like, I just made a couple $100 million on this, blah 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 blah. And I'm like, great. Over a period of how long? Okay, guys. So let me put some facts behind it, though, just to show you guys what I'm talking about. Because, especially if you're not really, like used to like looking at rares and everything, or looking at investing. And yes, by the way, the neck beard is going to be gone today because I actually did pick up some shaving cream at the same time. So say goodbye to this beautiful neck beard. Oh, just silky smooth. But yeah, so rares are something that a lot of people actually buy into. And the reason why is because they do continuously go up. I mean, for the most part, they just keep going up. And so people are like, oh, well, these are great investments. These are really great investments. And this video is not about them not being in good investments. They are good investments, but they're not the best investments by far. And actually, unless you have a certain kind of situation, you should probably steer clear away from them. As most people probably, well, as actually, I shouldn't say most, as hardly anyone probably knows, I don't really have rares. I've got quite a bit of wealth on RuneScape. I don't really buy rares. There's lots of other people on RuneScape that have lots of wealth, and they also don't buy rares. And there's a lot of reason behind that, and so I'll kind of get into that in this video. So anyway, let me show you something real quick. So I know that a lot of people, do the they're like, trying to find something that's going to increase over time. That's what investment's all about. You want to find something that increases over time. So just because, let's say you buy a purple party hat, and then within 3 months it rises by 400 million, 500 million. Let's say in like 4 or 5 months it rises by 500 million gold. All right, so that's quite a bit of money, right? That's nothing to, that's quite a bit. That's quite a bit. But the thing is, though, is your actual return on your investment is only 1/8 of that. So you only made about 1/8 of your investment in profit. So if it was 4 billion at one point and went to 4.5, you only made 1/8 of your money. Now, say you had another item that was like 1,000 and then went to 2,000 or went to 2,500. in the same time period. Now, obviously you're probably thinking, well, obviously, it's 1,000 and 2,500. Obviously, that's not like 500 million. But the thing is, though, is if you take that into a bigger quantity, then all of a sudden it becomes the same kind of idea. So how many will we actually have to have in order to make 4 billion? Well, we'd have to have quite a few damn many of those. So let me do some quick math right here. There's 4 billion. We're going to divide that by 1,000 because I'm not going to do math. You have to have 4 million of that item. So obviously having 4 million of one item is going to take quite a bit of time. But what if you find several different items that all would increase by that amount, or something similar to that amount? Remember that you're only trying to find stuff that increases by more than 1/8 of its value in a 5 to 6 month time frame. So 4 to 6 months, whatever. Because I think in the original idea, I might have said 4 months, whatever. You're basically just trying to find something that increases. You get a better return on your investment in the same amount of time. That's what I'm trying to say here. So the argument of purple party hat, I'm just saying a party hat in general, you make 1/8 of its value in 6 months. Maybe in a year it goes up by $1 billion. And then what do I say about that? I say, oh, I really feel sorry for you because you only made $1 billion in that year. And the reason why is because if you had $4 billion to invest with, you could have made way more. Let's look at some examples here real quick. So we got my screen all screwed up. All right, so we got willow branches. Now, who thinks about willow branches? I mean, I don't think very many people even know willow branches even exist. We'll look at the willow branch graph here, though. So here's our current date right now. It's right around June 2017. Let's go back 6 months. 6 months. Well, where's June again? June. Okay, so it's way back there. Oh, wait, yeah, duh. This is the 6 month graph. So as you can see right there, guys, it only actually takes about 3 months, because there's 2 rises in this, in order for you to beat the investment of a purple party hat with this item. Keep in mind, this item has a buy limit of 200, and like I said, you're not really going to be investing in one item. The thing is, if you're buying a rare, and my example being a purple party hat, and if that goes up 500 million, then you're only buying one item. Now, if you're going to put your stuff, you're going to invest in other things, which makes more sense and makes more money. You're going to be buying, multiple things. But this is an example of one item. So we'll look back here. We got what, 12, 17. So we got 12, 17, 12, 50, 12, right around 1200 over here. But then when we go up to here, it's about 2000. So you've gained 800 gold as a profit. How much of that? That's like almost the entire value of the item. I mean, like, you're looking at what, like 75% or something like that. So yeah, roughly 75% of this item. Actually, to do exact math there, it's more like 66 or 70 percent of the item is what your profit is. So if you were looking at 1/8 of the value gained on the purple party hat, on this you're looking at gaining 2/3 of your value in profit, which means the profit, as far as like your total percentages, is way higher for even half the time. So as you can see right here, you could have invested in these things twice. They did the exact same thing twice. By the way, willow branches are a great thing to invest in, because you can obviously see how they act. They always do this. They just go up and down like a roller coaster. The thing is, though, guys, good luck, because they only have a buy limit of 200. But what you should be gathering from this, though, is the fact that there are multiple items that do this. Here, look at another one. Look at one with a little bit bigger buy limit. So we got super defenses, right? So our time frame was 6 months, right? Hey, look at that, look at that. So we've got, actually, if you go, let me show you guys one thing real quick. Where's it at? Okay, say you were to buy in the super defenses back in 2013. So I'm gonna use this example real quick. So a lot of people always say, well, if you would have held on to rares for a super long time, then you make a lot of money and it's totally worth it. Once again, I'll disagree. The reason why I'm going to disagree is this right here. So say you've got super defenses and you bought them for like 200 each. And don't tell me you couldn't buy them for 200 each, because throughout the entire time of 2009 all the way to 2014, basically, you could have bought them for anywhere from like 50 gold to 500 or whatever, like nothing, basically. And then if you would have sold them in 2016, February 22nd, they were 9,051. So you would have literally gained like a ridiculous amount of money. Like if you bought them for 200 each, you would have made 18 times your money. Now, obviously, that you don't want to hold them for that long. So let's look at the more short-term things. So let's say in August 11th right here, 2014, you bought them for 300 each. Then actually not anywhere near a year later. That's what, like August to, that's, I don't know, maybe 6 months right there. Maybe they go to 39.27. So you've got these things down here. They went from 300 to 39.27. I mean, that's 13 times its value in the same time period that these people are trying to tell me that a party hat or rare or whatever kind of rare is a better investment. It's not a better investment. It's not a bad investment, but don't fall into that trap. It's a trap. That's literally what it is. Rares are a trap. The reason why I say that is because unless you have a lot of wealth, and this more applies to people that have like less than like 20 billion. If you're watching this video and you have less than 20 billion, then what I'm saying applies to you. So most of you. If you have more than 20 billion, then you could probably do the buy a rare or two and then invest in those, because it's gonna be you have a more difficult time like trying to spend your money. Every time that I try to invest, it's very difficult to spend more than 10 billion at a time. Just because of the fact you have to like start going over buy limits, you gotta buy from other people, blah 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 blah. It's it takes more time. Now, if you're investing in something for a long period of time, like let's say right here, let's say more recent prices, guys, more recent prices, October 9th, 2016, you buy these Super Defense 3s for 48.80, and then they're that price, they're right around that price all the way until December over here. So you've got October, November, December. You got 3 months. So if you have a lot of accounts, which if you have a large amount of money, you probably should have a lot of accounts, then you could be buying a ton of potions. You can buy a lot of potions. And once again, guys, this is all just one item. This is just one item. You're not going to be buying one solo item. So for all the people that are like, well, good luck trying to buy all those, that doesn't work here. Because imagine you having like 30 different items. Or maybe that's quite a bit. Maybe 15. Maybe you got 15 items where you're going to earn more than the 1/8 of the return on investment. So you're going to be like 12.5% basically is all you're really earning. So, and yeah, if you really think about that, take 4 billion and then take it times 12.5%, and that's 500 million. So you only earn 12.5% over a 6-month period. Now, I understand that that's not 100% accurate. It's totally just an example. But if somebody wants to be like, okay, well, actually, I earned $1 billion in 6 months. Congratulations, that's still only 25%. I can actually show you about 50 different items right now that I can invest in right this today and make more than 25% in a 6-month period. I mean, this one right here makes 50% roughly. So you go from like 5,300 or whatever to all the way up to 7,500. You're getting a lot. You're getting a lot, way more than if you had a rare. YouTube, there we go. What's up, guys? We're back, and this is gonna get cold, and I'm gonna cry. That's what's gonna happen. Anyway, I don't want to make this video that much longer. But thank you so much for watching the entire 30-day video challenge. I really hope this helps you guys out. It's just that people always say this kind of thing, and this is kind of like a spark note of it too. Just because something goes up, and just because you're gonna profit on something, it's not about that you're profiting. It's what is your return on your investment. I probably should bust out the whiteboard for this one, but I think you guys can probably get it. If you're gonna make, hey, look, magic cards. If you're gonna make 50% of your investment on this one, but you're gonna make 5 times your money on this one, you want this one. So this is a rare. This is where you should be. So yeah, that a lot of people ask me in the game. They're like, how did you get up to as much money as you have? I did something that anybody can do. I just bought supplies, and I bought other investments and money-making methods and blah, 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 blah. I did a lot of digging. There's nothing special about me besides the fact I probably play RuneScape way too much. Or I just really like economical stuff. So invest smart is what I'm trying to tell you guys, basically. If you have a 600 million bank, then don't buy a rare that's 500 million. You're just going to blow your money. Your money's gone. It's gone. Now, yeah, obviously you could sell the rare later and make a little bit of profit on it. I mean, even if it went up to even if it doubled in price in the next 6 months, you probably still could have made more because you could have invested, you know, as I showed you in the graph, how they go up, 3-month period, they go up, the 3-month period. You could have invested twice. So, yeah, that's really it for today, guys. Please leave the comments below. I'm sure there's going to be all kinds of people that put a thumbs down on this video because they love their party hats way too much. But, yeah, the thing is, if you're going to buy a rare, make sure you really want a rare. I'm not saying to not enjoy the game, you know, because you should enjoy the game, number one. The reason why you're trying to increase your wealth is to enjoy the game more. So if you would enjoy the game more by having a rare, then do it. If your plans are to just, you know, make your bank go up like crazy, then I would highly recommend that you invest with that wealth. But you can really play the game however you want to, and that's totally fine, because it's a game. But anyway, guys, I'll see you in the next video. You guys have a wonderful night.